G'day folks, and welcome back to another episode of Stick Shift Art. Today I'm with Mike and his beautiful Merc. Tell us a bit about yourself in the car, Mike. What do you got there?
So this is 1953 Mercury Monterey. What's my dad's car? He's since passed, but the boys, we share it. Myself, my two brothers, we take it out, we keep it clean, and
Love it.
have some fun with it. It's a great machine, and it's a great reminder of my dad whenever we're out with it.
That's nice. My jaw just would drop when I saw it. It's such a beauty. Okay, Mike, look at this beauty. What do we got here again?
1953 Mercury Monterey,
Oh,
two-door hardtop.
Look at this thing. Doesn't that just scream 50s? I love the color. What is it, Mike?
People call it robin egg blue. I don't think it is. It's a pale sky blue. It's for me, it's a white rock sky on a sunny day blue.
I love that. And just in case you forgot, it's a Mercury, people. It says it right there. Look at that hood spear. Hoo-wee. Wow, look at those clean lines. Get the white walls with the old emblem of Mr. Mercury, I believe, on the center crest, right?
A winged Mercury.
That's the one.
So we're down here at White Rock Beach, where she likes to spend a lot of her time.
And step back so you can get a better look at her. Look at that. What a better spot to have an old classic car than at the beach on a day like this.
Yeah, well, it's not too big of hills getting down here. We're good.
Right? And you got the fender skirts. That's a nice touch. Look at these vents. What a nice touch. And you got the little flip for the keys. Very nice touch. Wow, look at all that chrome. It's tastefully done.
My dad sort of kept it as original as possible, you know, and kept looking for every part he could possibly find that would have been there in 53s.
I love it. Love it. How long have you had the car again?
Well, we've been taking it since he passed about 15 years ago, but he probably had it another 20, 25 years
It's
before
been in
then.
the family like
A long time.
Yeah?
A long time. He had an original 53 convertible he sold years ago. He always regretted it. So he was determined to get a 53 Merc back.
in case you forgot, Mercury. Automatic. So is there a secret little spot in this beauty for the gas cap filler?
Oh man, I gotta remember where that was. I don't figure that often.
You know, some of these ones used to hide it under the lights.
Nope, this is where it was. Yep.
Oh,
You
yes.
just said I remembered that.
I know, right? I've gone to some cars like, okay, is it here? Is it here?
Yeah.
Is it here? Nice. Can we have a peek inside the trunk, please, Mike?
In case you have a little one that wants to go for a ride.
Look at that gem. Wow, that's a nice little surprise.
He used to like taking the grandchildren out.
Oh, that's
for a
so
ride,
cool.
And then he would pop them in
And that is metal beauty. Official Ford licensed product even. Nice. Look at this white wall. Classic. Love the pie tires. The bias ply. Oh, we got a little trunk in the tickle trunk here. 53 Merc. Can you hold that open for us, please, Mike? Fold it open so we can have a better look at that thing. Got a wee bit of a breeze down here in White Rock. Unified design. Put you years ahead of style, performance, and economy.
Must have worked. 72 years later, she's still purring away.
I love it. What's on the other side of this, maybe, or on the inside of it?
A little bit of telling how it goes together and some of the major advantages it had.
Well, it is the smart buy for driving pleasure, indeed. The bumper grill, the down sweep hood, steady line steering, cushion coil springs, safety steel top, space planned interiors, folks. Don't forget, this is the 50s. And combination tail lights, beauty. Can we see the insert to that big baby in that pamphlet? I believe there's some more pictures inside of your ride itself.
Here we go.
Hoorah!
So she's the one in the upper right corner, the Mercury Monterey Custom Coupe.
Love it. That's the two-door coupe. Then you got the convertible. And would this be the baseline down here?
4-door, and that's two-door sedan.
So there's 4 versions that you could get at the time. Love it.
And if you zoom in on the interior, the door, that's exactly what she looks like today.
Indeed it does.
Have a look at that.
What a beauty. Yeah, let's have a peek, please, inside. Ooh. Beauty. In case you forgot, people, it is a Mercury. Love it. You got your VIN plate. So is this a Canadian or an American-born car, Mike? Do you know?
Canadian.
Do you know what dealership it came from offhand?
I don't know. It was up in northern BC for a number of years. I do know that.
Beauty, beauty. Do you mind if I sit inside it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wow. Look at the beauty of this thing. Nice little crest in the steering wheel. Your gear shift lever. You got your temp, your oil, your fuel, your battery, lights and wipers. Up here, air and temp. On the other side, your blower and your air. So would this be the starter button here?
It is. So you got to sort of have her neutral and make certain you got your choke out and turn the key and then press your starter and off your guns.
So lights, wiper, cigarette lighter. And what about this one? Oh,
Yeah,
that is your cigarette lighter. So what's this one then? Oh, that's, I can't read it. Air lights, something, rear lights?
Oh, probably interior lights.
Oh, yes. And you got a nice little stock AM radio.
Airplane controls for the vents and heaters.
All right.
Very sort of
All these guys.
World War II
Right.
styling from the from the Spitfires and mosquitoes and everything that everyone saw in the late mid 40s. They brought in the car design.
There's a little viewfinder here for your traffic lights.
That sure helps to see the lights. It's definitely sort of a low profile, and it's hard to see the big overhead lights without those.
There's your glove box. Nice little crest there. You got a little vanity mirror here. And this headliner is just mint. It's been really well taken care of. Let's have a little peek at the back seat too here. All this room. Look at these seats, the pleated white. Wow. All that room in here. What a beauty. Well, I guess the next question is, what's under the hood? Got the lines in this thing. Just screaming 50s, baby. The 90-pound.
Flathead V8.
Sorry, say that again?
She's a flathead V8.
Wow.
She runs smooth and just that steady power.
You got your Ford oil bath air cleaner instructions. You got your Ford oil and motor cleaner. Your manual
6-volt
brakes.
system, positive ground, which you've got to remember.
The flathead V8. That's a Hot Riders engine, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were just getting kind of near the end of their life. You know, the overhead valves were going to start coming out in the next year or two. So,
And when you want to work on the engine, you can.
yeah,
Everything's
I can
there.
actually get to the spark plugs when I need to do a change.
So that's a single
Two-barrel
car.
Yeah,
Ollie?
two-barrel. I think they called them auto light.
Oh, right. So it's a Ford.
Yeah.
Come around this way.
Generator, not an alternator. And,
Oh yeah, there's the old generator.
6-volt system, and she's positive grounded, which is unusual.
There's the old says it right there. 6 volts, people. Don't mistake that and screw your car up. Your heater. And then back here is your fuel pump, I believe, behind the carburetor.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting spot. And right on the valve covers says right there, Mercury USA. Nice. Stock green colors for the engine block, I believe.
Yeah, that engine is as original as you can get it. Like, there's nothing been done to soup it up or anything else. It's just a good, steady running V8 that'll take any hill and might rock.
What a beauty. Well, I guess the next best thing we can do here is take her for a roll.
I think that sounds like a great idea.
Okay, we'll be right back, folks. All right, here we are back with Mike and his son in the 1953 Mercury Monterey 2-door. my coupe. Where else would you want to be than at the beach in a baby blue, sky blue, robin's egg blue, royal blue, you name it, blue, blue, blue. I love it. Headliner, dash, carpets, sky. Very nice. What more can you tell us about this sweet ride, Mike?
Well, for me, what I liked about the 53 Merc took from the 40s and 50s fighter planes. The sleek shape, the fender skirts to emulate the landing gear being streamlined, the controls that were based on controls, the whole sweep of it was designed. And they took a lot of stuff from the 40s and 50s car shows where they were French the headlights, where the factory was starting to do them now. They were looking at,
the fender skirts.
Young guys are chopping the roof, so this thing's roof is chopped already. So they took a lot of the streamlining style and all the stuff that people would brought from, the new recovery in the 50s. Applying it to this design.
Hoorah, there's the crew. Doing Marine Drive. So what can you tell us about these little booties here, Mike?
Well, the little baby booty's blue. I was my dad's firstborn. I was conceived in the back seat of a 53 Merc convertible he had.
Possibly right back there. We don't know for sure, folks.
Not this Merc, but it was a same. He always wanted a 53 back, so this is when he had a chance and he got his, raised his family.
Oh, I love that story.
He was able to get a 53 Merc again.
Nice. Right, and there's the famous White Rock Pier. We just passed that, folks. What a day. Driving like a charm.
Now she's smooth. That V8 is just really, really smooth power. And this is automatic, so it makes it a little bit easier to drive. Just sit back and let it do the work.
Indeed. It's got a great suspension too. It's not too rough.
The ride is smooth.
Considering the car is like what? How many years now?
This is 72 years old. She takes a little bit to steer. This is the Armstrong steering version, and she's got the manual brakes. So you choose your hills and White Rock where you want to go down and prepare to use the bigger pedal, so I can put both feet on it if I have to.
I hope we're doing this well after 72 years.
Yeah, you have to think about most people that were, around when this car was new are not around anymore, but the car's made it.
I know, it's a testament to the engineering. This is a beautiful East Beach, White Rock, BC, Canada, folks. For all y'all that haven't been up here, there is Blaine, Washington, right over there, across the water. Literally 5 minutes away to the border crossing. Don't be shy and come on up and see the beauty of Canada. The people, the country, the kindness, the generosity.
Yeah, we're following a car with Washington State plates.
Let's zoom in on that. There we go, right? Yeah, no doubt. And again, a little Mercury crest right there. Just in case you forgot, you're in a Mercury, folks.
They definitely put the logo on everything.
Indeed. So the heyday of Mercs, was the 49 with the beginning, or was the 49 lead sled Merc the most desirable, or how did that come to be?
For the guys who were hot rodding were the 40s.
Yeah.
They were chopping and lowering and stuff.
What?
These ones were sort of representative of that. They were they took the designers, saw what people were doing in the 40s to them and said, the 50s cars started bringing in all those elements of design.
I could see how it would appeal to a broader market too, right? It's not just a businessman's car. It's not just a family car. The young guy would want it too.
You could drive this and it looked like it was almost in a car show. French headlights, lowered roof, and enough power that you were able to pass sort of any of the 6 cylinders that were pretty common in that time.
And it still holds its own. Here we are 70 years later. Take care of it and they'll take care of you.
You basically just change oil on this, make sure your fluids are right, and give it a good cleaning every now and then, and she just keeps going and going and going.
Nice. Alright folks, well, there you have her. I hope you enjoyed this little insight into this beautiful 53 Merc. I can't get enough of it. I'd like to thank Mike and his son for taking on this ride, and hope you all enjoyed this video. And click any, they say, the likes and the subscribes and all that stuff, and leave some comments. Tell me your story about a 53 Merc if you had one in your life. Thanks again, Mike. Aloha.
You're welcome.